Hello my loves. Right, I'm doing my nails finally. Only one hand, and it was a rush job, so I used tips. I used my Glitter Planet pre-pinched stiletto tips. Now, here's some of the Naio things I've got. So I've got the crystal clear acrylic powder from Naio, Ultra Bond acid primer and dehydrator. I've got the high speed and the medium speed monomer, only small bottles. I've got Amber Lights acrylic powder, which is beautiful. These are the things from Naio. This is one of my old faves from Naio. This is called Belgium Fountain. Had this one for years, to be fair. It's really old. And I bought this new one, which is pure orange, because you guys said, get some Naio stuff, so I'm giving it a bash. And also this beautiful one, I think it's Rainforest, that's it. I'm also using Nail Mates Toasted Rose. Nail Visions Bronzed Off, I didn't end up using. Red Wine, I did use, and Crushed Velvet I did use. So yeah, I've got my Glitter Planet pre-pinch tips. I've prepped my nails. Like I said, this is a bit of a rushed set because my poor mother-in-law, who you see often, who has the bad onycholysis, she's very, very poorly in hospital, very poorly. She's been in all week. She was rushed in at the beginning of the week, and it's now Friday, and she won't be back yet. So yeah, I've dehydrated, and now, Milo, stop. I've dehydrated, and now I'm priming. Stop, Milo. There's a dog on the telly. So the Milo wants to play with them. And then I'm just going to lay my clear base down. I'm using the high speed monomer and Naio's clear acrylic. Now, the monomer is more smelly than the ones I normally use. So it was a little bit woof for me. But yeah, I mean, it was all right. It was good. I didn't have any problems with it. So it was quite cold, and even quite cold, the high speed acrylic was setting at an all right rate. So yeah, I just laid my clear base down. Yeah, so thin clear base, as you do. I'm hoping to keep these on, and then I've got a new design idea for them for Halloween. So, hoo-ha! I'm using my Kylie Wary brush because I like it. Oh dear. Go on, Milo, off you go then. There's mayhem here today. Right. So there's your clear base. I'm going in with Toasted Rose. It is my go-to nail bed colour. I've got 2 or 3 main ones, but this one seems to suit my skin tone. So I'm going to do, because they're stilettos and they've got that pointy tip, I always feel like a nice pointed smile line. Well, it's not really a smile line then, is it? It's more like a chevron line. Works a lot better because it follows the shape of the nail down. So I'm doing that here now. I probably should have used a smaller brush, like a size 8 to do this, but I don't actually have a size 8. So that's from my shopping list. But you guys did say, you know, get some Naio, give it a go. I'll talk you through what I used. The powder's a very good value for money. The monomer's really no different to the other monomer I use, which is like Glitter Planet, Nail Mate. It's not really much difference in price. But the clear powder's a bit cheaper, but I don't actually like the clear powder as much, I'll be honest with you. It seems to get more bubbles, but that could be me, because I'm not used to working with that particular brand. So don't be put off by me, because Kirsty Meakin, I don't see no bubbles on her nails. I'm just saying, she is like the goddess. So it's probably just me, to be fair. Right, tucking that in, that bead, cuticle bead, and then feathering it down. I would recommend Naio for beginners because the powders are cheap. So, and not as in cheap as in bad quality. Don't get that muddled up. I mean, the price is low. So that is good when you're a beginner. Definitely. And I mean, come on now, Kirsty creates some blinding nails and she uses Naio, and I really like it. I do really like it. I mean, I started off with Naio, you know, I've still got my favourite Naio powders I will never find from anywhere else, like Belgium Fountain. It's amazing. Right, so I'm just making another one of these. I think I'll show you making 2 or 3, and then I skip to the next bit because you only need to see a couple, don't you? And I blab on. I'll just keep blabbing me. Cuticle beading, push it on, tuck it in and feather it down the nail. Push it on, place it on, I mean. You know it now. Place it on, tuck it in, feather it down. That's how it goes. It's nice to have at least one hand of nice nails done. It's probably all I'm going to get done, so I'll make the most of it. Oh, I did show you another one. Oh, you lucky buggers. So I'm placing that bead on in the reverse method, and I'm just using my brush to work it up and blend it in there so we don't have a step up. And then, sorry if you can hear the kids, sorry. My oldest son, who recently got married, has come to stay for a few days, and his little brother is just beside himself with excitement. So there's a lot of screaming and fun going on. They're playing Minecraft together. Checking that they're the same length, obviously. You need to match them up, otherwise they're going to look very strange. Placing that cuticle bead on, tucking it in with the tip of your brush, and then working it down the nail. There we go. Beautiful. Just making sure those sides are nicely covered. Sometimes they can get a bit neglected, so just double check them. Beauty about these is you don't have to pinch them. These tips are pinched to perfection. You do not need to pinch them. I'll put the link in and everything for all the stuff I use and all my most frequently used products. So I've got my Nailmate file. I use the 100 grit side, and we're filing that chevron smile. I guess that's what it's called. I don't really know. That's what I've called it. But I really like this effect with stiletto nails. It just all ties in beautifully. So give that a good file there. Beautiful. I've got a few designs coming up. It's been a bit of a difficult week. Obviously, we've been up and down the hospital every day. So I haven't got the filming done that I had planned, but that's okay. I will fit it in. It will get done. I've got a collaboration coming up this month with Black Swan Beauty. So if you are not already subscribed to her, please subscribe, because she's honestly, her Halloween, she's doing 31 days of Halloween. She's just mad. I love her. She's amazing. So please do subscribe to her. Go and show her some love. Tell her I sent you. Or say you've come over from my channel, then she'll know you're coming over and you're part of the family. Okay, so they're filed in. Dust has been removed. So I always remove the dust with a harsh brush. If you can see the table wobbling, I'm really sorry. It's Oliver. He was sat opposite me. He came into the salon to have a chat. What colour's this? Crushed velvet. It's like a deep reddy brown. It's beautiful. It's from Nail Vision. I have to remember all these names. It's quite hard. And I'm using that right up against that chevron line to show the definition between the nude and then into the design. So we'll do that. It's a little bit cat-candid trying to film doing your own nails. Then I'm adding amber lights from Naio. Oh, sorry about that. That was my husband flashing the lights to let me know there was some cheesecake saved for me. Little bugger. Right, so amber lights from Naio. Beautiful colour. Really nice sort of glittery acrylic. Really, really pretty. Perfect for this time of year. And then it's this, I knew what I wanted these nails to look like, and I had sketched a rough idea, but I didn't know what colours I was going to use until the day. So this is the orange from Naio, and what else did I add? Oh, Belgium Fountain from Naio. Is it secondary orange? I think it is. And Belgium Fountain. It's a really nice pumpkin-y orange, actually. Perfect for this time of year. Sorry about the camera wobbling. Oliver he's got he's got ADHD in it and ASD, so he kind of like fidgets, and he was sat opposite me just fidgeting, and I'm like, please don't. Right, this is Ruby Luxe from Nail Vision. Again, that's going in with these and towards the tip and around. And it's not a marble as such, it's like they're all merging together. It looks slightly like that tortoiseshell design that's going around, but not quite as organised as that. Like all the colours you find in an autumn leaf. That's what they are. That's what inspired me. Nature. I spend a lot of time looking at I love trees. And that's what inspired me. So I'll show you this second nail and then we'll cut to the next bit because they're all the same. Right, so we're all done. I need to cap these now, cap the design area and make sure I've just checked my apex because I didn't build a super high apex. So I wet the nail first with the monomer. So I'm using the Naio Nails high speed monomer and crystal clear powder. And I did notice, and I'm wondering whether it was just me and the way I applied it, but I noticed more air bubbles than I usually get. And I think it's probably me working with a new system that I haven't worked with for a while. Maybe I should have used medium speed monomer for this, or max adhesion for the capping. But anyway, because it probably did set a little bit faster, so I had to push it more, which would have released more air from the brush, even though I burped my brush. So thinking about it, I should have used a slower setting monomer for the capping. My error, but they've come out beautifully anyway. So yeah, you know, just letting you know my mistake so that if you're using the system, you don't make the same mistake. Brush that bead back and then work it down the nail. Sorry if you can hear Oliver, he's so excited. He's like just crazy excited. He's also got to stay up half an hour later than normal today, so he's really excited. It is a Friday though. Okay, so just taking that bead to the very end of the nail and get rid of any excess. I think it plops onto my hand, which is so professional, honey. Oh yeah. Like a sound effect. So I'll do the same to all the fingers, cap them all, and then I will file them and shape them off camera because damn, that's cat-candid trying to film that. Woo! I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm faffing. Having a good faff. Oh, I'm just showing you that I checked and there was a tiny little dip. So that's how I rectify the dip. Is to do that. Like that, just like that, just like that. Okay, so they're filed. There we are. We're going to do some crystal work now. I envisaged a crystal swoosh going from my index finger to my pinky. These are, I think they're the rose gold metallic Swarovskis. These are from Angel Crystals. And I think these are vintage pink or vintage rose. I will put them in the description box because obviously I don't have the names on the pots, so I have to go and check on the website to make sure. But I'm using those two because to me they encompass the sparkle and the depth of colours from autumn. You know, like ambers and bronzes and deep vintagey colours. Anyway, I'll leave you with this. This is just me literally creating the sparkle swoosh. I'm using Angel Crystals adhesive and crystal tool. I'll leave their link and everything. I always do leave it in the description box. My Valentino dust collector is from there as well, and I believe they've just got some more in stock, but they do go out of stock really, really fast. So, and they take a while to come back in. So if you're thinking of getting one, get it. But I'll stick all that in the description box anyway. Just relax and watch me play with crystals. Oh, look at those. They're so sparkly. I can't stop looking at them even now. I just love them. Right, I'm going to top coat with Nail Mates Super Gloss. It's very thick. Remember, I've filed these with like a 100 grit. Haven't buffed them at all. I think I probably should have buffed a little bit, even if it was with my 180, but I forgot. So, but I mean, they look good, so it's not too bad because the gloss is thick, but I think it would have looked better if I'd have done a buff. Do the buff. But look at those colours, really autumnal, like autumn leaves. I love it. So I'll go through all of them and I'll go round the crystals with my detailer brush. Somebody asked me where my detailer brush is from. It's from Aero Puffing. It's the number 1, and then the longer one is the number 2. They're very good value for money. They do take a little bit of time to arrive because they're from Russia, but they're about less than £5 for a brush, and they're amazing. So yeah, check them out. I really like mine. This is the number 1 from Aero Puffing. Super good. I've also got like their 1-stroke brush, but to be honest, I don't like that one as much. So yeah, just going to top coat all of these, and then I should be with you. So once they're all top coated, they get 60 seconds in my LED lamp and a generous coating of cuticle oil. And I'll show you the final unveiling. There we are, look. These are beautiful colours. They're so lovely. I love this set. It's been in my head for a little while, so it's nice to have it on my hands. I hope you've enjoyed it too. Don't forget to give us a like, say hello, share the video and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next one. Tally bye!